Look out, we back with another one you dig in. Hey, I don't know if y'all seen this interview or not for Charleston White and Antonio Daniels. Hey, this is a good interview. Y'all need to go check it out. They get in depth to a lot of things, but I'm gonna let this I think it's 9 minutes, so I'm gonna let this play and y'all get in the comments, let me know what y'all think. Me personally, I think it was a good interview. Charleston White is not being a character, he's being like himself. He's not being a fucking character, being ignorant. He's actually being himself. So let's get into this interview.
I'm going with the man.
Mexico just put in their first female president. She just got sworn in like a couple weeks ago. What you think about that?
Mexico finna go to shit. yeah, I'm sorry. Mexico finna go to shit. I don't trust the woman's emotions.
Run off emotions. That's the thing of this that will get us in trouble. Women don't think logically; they run off of emotion. We're men and women are wired totally different. So I understand the concept of it. You dig? Like, nah, we been so much fucking shit. World War, and I'm not finna go back and fight for no fucking. I'm too old. I'm not doing it.
Because she's ruled by that.
Yeah.
She's governed by her emotions. We're governed by our logic and our reasoning, and it's hard to reason with emotions.
Yeah.
Can't.
That's why when you argue, you gotta let the feeling go. Yeah, homie, it's hard to reason with emotions. So I'm almost afraid that Kamala is gonna win. That's my biggest fear right now. In this election, that she finna win because they pushing this narrative so hard for her to.
They after Obama said what he said.
I don't know if y'all seen what Obama said. He said we're not with the black people if us black men do not vote for Kamala. Hey, Obama, you ain't even fully black, Jack. Hey, you have no right or no agenda to be speaking on a fully black male. Like, nah, buddy, shut up. Like, you didn't even help us out. The only thing you put into play was a fucking Obamacare, and that shit was horrible. That shit was horrible. People couldn't afford a fucking Obamacare, bro. Like, you put it into play, but people couldn't afford that. That insurance was horrible. You didn't do nothing for us. It only matters when you vote locally in your town. That's what helps us out more. But for the world, these people already know who they want to run this world. They got that already in the bag, who they want to run this world. And it might be Kamala. But am I going to vote? Nah. I probably voted like twice in my life, bro. Like, I don't. It's not making a difference for me because they want who they want. And they're gonna push their agenda on what they gonna do anyway. The president is just a face for the United States. It's somebody running the president, telling him what to do. So, nah.
She went on her website and she posted these 5 initiatives, supposedly with black men in mind, but it says for black men and others. A few of them are 1 million loans,
crazy,
up to $20,000 forgivable, decriminalization of marijuana on a federal level, which is interesting to me because it's like, why would you do that with a black guy in mind?
Come on now.
And then the rest of them was pretty much the same thing as she already had been saying, but she just put, specifically that this is what black men in mind, as far as like, the housing and all of that other type of stuff. But for the most part, those were the main two that I think that a lot of people were upset about.
Socialism.
What do you think about that?
She's pushing socialism off on black people.
Yep.
That's exactly what she's doing. She's pushing socialism. She think we can be bought.
That's why we fucked them now.
And I'm telling Donald Trump, if you give all young black men a lifetime supply of Michael Jordan tennis shoes, they too will vote for.
I won't vote for Donald Trump just because he give black men supply of Jordans. I don't even fuck with Jordans like that. I never had to put Jordans in my fucking life. I can care less about clothes, Jordans, and all this that other materialistic shit, bro. As long as my kids scream, I'm Gucci. I'm gonna vote for who benefits me, but I don't feel like it benefits me. Like, it's no point. But I would say when Trump was in office, the economy was better. It had more jobs out here for people. But ever since the Democrats been in office, bro, shit been out here. You see how it is rough. And they keep still giving all these other countries trillions of dollars. But what about the people that's poor and broke in the United States? They're not worried about us. We out here fucking struggling, but you continue trying to help somebody else in their war and feed other countries. Bitch, feed the people in your country that we got over here first. Then worry about other people. We the ones over here and got to struggle and try to figure out this shit. Let them other, they ain't worried about us. They ain't sending us no money, but you send the money, trillions and trillions of dollars over there. We shouldn't be taking money from the government like the money we got for when the C word was out, the COVID was out. We were paying all that money back. People was getting $700. That shit used to make me mad. I was going to work and people was making more than I was making this for sitting at home, and I was risking my life every fucking day going into work because I had to go to work. You feel me? I had to go to work. I couldn't sit in the crib. But people was making more money than me, and the shit was crazy. But now we're paying that money back. That's why fucking groceries is high. That's why gas is high. That's why the economy is fucked up and high. Because all that money they was giving everybody. So, hell yeah, we paying that fucking money back. We paying that fucking money back that they was getting. Ain't nothing free. They don't give us nothing free in this fucking life. You gotta pay to leave this bitch. You gotta pay to get put in the ground. So what makes you think they will give you some free money? Come on, bro. Use your head.
You ain't, man. Listen, just, man. They don't think we're dumb.
They do think we dumb.
They know we are when it comes to this political game, homie. Black men.
Yeah.
$1 million in loans starting from $20,000. Why not just give us reparations?
They ain't gonna do that.
Well, they asked her about that.
They supposed to give reparations 200 years ago
at a town hall, and she said she would study it, quote unquote, study it.
She just want 2 terms.
What's there to study?
What's there to study?
We know this group of people have been done wrong. We know that nobody owes them something, but we deserve to be given something for what our people had to endure that left us in these conditions that we are now.
Yeah.
She's offering a lot from the government. She's offering a lot from the government. If you have a kid, how much she say she go get? $6,000 per kid. That sounds like communism with some socialism. Our government giving us everything.
And that's our problem now. Back in the day, we didn't used to have to. From what my father told me, and my mother told me, back in the day, people didn't used to have to depend on the government. So people had remedies when you got sick and this and that. The older folks had remedies that can cure you, get you sick. People lived off the land. Now, people depend on the government so they can do shit like that. They can make their own rules, and we have to abide by them. Because we depending on them so much. That's why I hate about it. We depend on the government so much. So much. And we can see it's fucking us up bad. I wish it was like the older days when the older folks wouldn't have passed all this stuff. I'm pretty sure people still do it, but it ain't that many old folks here no more. You did. So I don't like depending on the government because they can do what they want to do at any time. They can shut this bitch down whenever they want. I hate it.
I mean, if the government give us now, they can take, they own. So nah, man, bring me Trump. You bring me Trump and let him fix the economy. Let's not focus just on black males. Nah, man, let's fix the economy first.
What do you think about Trump in general? Like, what do you think about him?
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Trump. But what concerns me is he want to get back. I think Trump. I think he got a vendetta to get back at some people.
Think so?
Yeah. They've been kicking him in his butt, man. These last few years, man.
You think it's warranted?
No, I don't think it's warranted at all.
I don't think that he would do anything like on no type of revenge type stuff.
Yeah, he go get some people back. yeah. You like, yeah, he got something to prove. Yeah, I think Trump got something to prove going in. Which ultimately I think once if he do gets in, this what I do know about him. He love his country.
Yeah, I do.
If I don't know nothing else, he love America and he fighting for America. So that's where I stand with him at.
Yeah,
I'm a proud American, my nigga. I'm a proud American. I wouldn't want to live nowhere else. I wouldn't want to be. Man, I'm proud to be born in this country. The privileges, the rights, all of that, homie. You can't get this nowhere else on earth. Yeah. So if nothing else, I stand with that president because he stand with this country.
Do you think that because it's a lot of people that always participate in the national election, but they don't necessarily participate in a local election,
which is the most important.
The local election,
which is the most important election, because that directly affects your life on a day-to-day basis. When your trash get picked up, your school boards, your governor, your senator. So those are your representatives who represent you up there. The president represents the country, so that's why I don't understand how she can say, well, for black man and others. Mm-hmm. So if you can say for black man and others, then give us something specifically, like y'all gave the Asians, an Asian hate bill, like y'all gave the gays. So they have something specifically. There should be something specifically for us, but not in form of a government handout. Second chance opportunities for black men in this country who have nonviolent offenses to have their records cleared. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. An opportunity for black men who once got in trouble at 18, 19, 20 years old.
If y'all don't know, this is all a game, bro. They trying to lock more black men up so we don't have a chance to vote. Because if you got a felon on your record, you cannot vote. I'll repeat this again. If you're in this, I think it's like 90% of black males in jail. It's a fucking game. If you have a felon on your record, you cannot go vote. It's all a fucking game. It's a game, bro.
By way of the drug trade or whatever, and now are living productive, pro-social lives, and allow those men to have another shot at gaining their Second Amendment rights.
Yeah.
So there can be something more specific for us. To say black man and others, that's a smokescreen.
What do you think it's a smokescreen for?
And others. Because
who are the others?
That's what I'm talking about. And others. Who are the others?
Yeah.
So that's the smokescreen is saying we're not going to give anything specifically for black people, black males. Black women have something specific. They always have assistance. Mm-hmm. Black women, the black woman always have assistance through a government entitlement program. There's food stamps, welfare, WIC, Planned Parenthood. So we have nothing specific.
A lot of black women are saying that we hate them, and that's one of the reasons that we're not going to vote for Kamala Harris, because we hate.
Well, Kamala's not black. She just got yellow skin. She's not black. Most black women.
Yeah, Candace Owens been kind of going hard about that.
Yeah, but she's not black. But most black women don't like other black women. That's why they don't speak to each other. That's why they roll their eyes at each other. That's why at work you don't see a sisterhood of black women in corporate America.
Yeah, you don't.
Nowhere
really don't.
Do you see a bunch of black women rattling around sisterhood.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So they're trying to shame us. They're trying to shame us into voting for a woman. Black man and a black woman been divided for a long time, and it ain't got nothing to do with the political election. Yeah, we've been divided for a long time.
You think that they making this, that women are using this in order to justify however it is that they feeling or they dealing with, as far as what the results are going to be with this election?
Yeah. Man, they don't. The Democrats are very clever.
Yeah.
So people like to say that the party switched. Southern strategy, the Nixon shit, right? So they like to say the party switched. They really didn't switch. Now some went and joined over, but the Democrats just became more clever in their approach and their presentation to pull us in for votes.
Yeah.
It's always been, we're going to give you something. We're going to give you something. We're going to give you something. Dr. King didn't align with either party, but he spent more time with the Republicans because at that time the Republicans was 100% responsible for the legislation, the writing of the Civil Rights Act, right? So somewhere in the 90s, in the 80s, the Democratic Party began to get in bed with Hollywood celebrities.
Yeah.
So now that's why you see from Kamala, Obama, all of them ran to our black celebrities.
And like I say, if you haven't checked the interview out, make sure you go check it out. It's a good in-depth interview. I have watched it. It's real good and in-depth. Bro, shit crazy, but make sure you like the page and sub up. Appreciate the love. Make sure you get in the comments, let me know what you feel about it.